Alright, so we're going to talk a little bit today about Google Analyticals, about our item specifics, and about our attributes, and about the organic searches. So I want you to understand that all these pieces fit together into a marketing plan. When you leave out a piece, you will significantly decrease the effectiveness of the other pieces. Now there are other pieces into this marketing plan. We're going to look at these three today because they're what I like and that's what I want to talk about. So you'll have to listen to that. And Phaedra's going to fill in some blanks later today and John's going to fill in some blanks. But if you omit one, you're going to significantly decrease the effectiveness of what's left. Right? I want you to understand you have to have information. I'll get it after in a minute. You have to have information. If you do not have the information, you cannot make the decisions that you need to make your business grow. You have to have it. When I'm going to buy a TV ad, a radio ad, a newspaper ad, if I'm going to buy any of those things, you know what I ask them? What's your market coverage? I want to know how many people you hit, how many unique people, how many people open up that radio or open up that newspaper, how many people listen to the radio at this time of the day. I want to know those things. You have to know that for your business now. How many people, where are they coming from? Who drove the traffic in? What referring sites? What booth items are they hitting? Without it, you don't have a shot. You need Google Analyticals. And now I hear, it costs money. It's pennies on the dollar for what you need. You have to have the data. If you don't have the data, you can't make the decisions that you need for your items. You'll be surprised at what your buyers will look at. Item traits are for the site search on Bonanza. They're for Bonanza. They're Bonanza specific. And I'll see sellers, they'll come to me about their Google feed, and I'll have them send in their XML file, and I'll open it up, and I'm like, you didn't fill in your traits, number one. If you don't fill in your traits, your Google attributes are not mapped. And why in the world do you think that your hits and your traffic have bottomed out? You did nothing to describe your item for the internet. They have to have these things. The Bonanza search needs the item traits, and Google has to have attributes in order to index it. And it takes a while for them to index. Somebody will stick something in their booth, they'll hit the update booth, they'll send me the XML file and go, when will I see a change? It takes time. 24 to 72 hours, and it still has to index. It still has to take everything that you put in and put it into little files so the search engine can find it. Keywords are for site search as well as your organic. You see, when you go into the find, it'll ask you to search for titles only. You uncheck, it'll search for the title and the description. So keywords are used not only for the Bonanza, but for your organic. Google Shopping really doesn't care about your keywords, but it really likes your attributes. All right, now I'm going to stop right here. I told Phaedra, I tried like the dickens to put up a Google Analytical slide, and it's so gray that you can't see it. So I'm going to escape it here, and I actually have my Google Analyticals if we can see it. This is my account that you're looking at, and I'm sorry if it's a little blurry. If you want to come up and stare closer, you're welcome to. This is my blog, this is my corporate website, this is my Bonanza booth. This is my traffic this week because that I've been blogging, I've been all over the boards, I've sent out emails, and everybody's interested in Bonanza Love. My traffic just went through the roof. So the first thing I want to do is I want to show you what happens with my corporate site. Now I don't have a, like major corporate site or anything. It's nothing brochural. But I want to show you something. Use a full report. Show all 12 here. How about that? All right. Where it says nobody knows about the Bonanza name. The slash is my home page. It's natural that a home page would receive more hits. But I want you to see, and since the day that I launched the Bonanza page on my website, it has hit far more than anything else. 32 just yesterday on my home page. Bonanza, the one page I have for Bonanza, and all it says is everything but the ordinary, and it has, I don't know, the top 3 300 items, whatever's in my RSS feed that I keep refreshing it. That's what's on that page. And the bounce rate's only 50% on that page. 50%. That is an excellent bounce rate. So don't tell me that people don't know what Bonanza is, because they do. And they're also very interested in it. The name attracts curiosity. It's like, what is this? Well, what is this? And I want you to look at where my eBay page is. It's way down, yeah, way down here. 3 hits. 3 yesterday. Now that's not so good for me because I sell on all of them, but eBay is way down here. And I will also tell you this, that is consistent. This is not odd. This is consistent. My Bonanza page is hit far more, 10, 20 times more than any of the eBay listings. So don't tell me that people don't know what Bonanza is and that they're not curious or that they're willing to come to the site. Now with those statistics in mind, just from yesterday, let me reformat my thing here. Back to the week. And here's my Bonanza. And I apologize for this being a little blurry. I know that it is, but this is not made to project well at all. Let's do 100. All right. We're going to talk about today just part of this information. Now I want you to look at what my top page that's hit. The top page that's hit is my booth homepage. That's important information for me to know as a seller, is that my booth homepage receives a great deal of traffic. The second important information on this page is that it is my profile. People want to know who I am. They want to know about me. So there's a lot of traffic going to my profile page. Then everything down below here, and I can't really read it, so I'm going to go over here so I can read it. I have items from, I've got coin purses, tie bears. Let me go over here to top landing pages and content. See if I can, there we go. I have, now these things here I just rearranged the other day, so I've cheated a little bit so I can show you the booth homepage. Here it tells me I've got Regal fittings. I mean, come on, they're conduit clamps in my booth. They're like, 10 pages back, but they're being hit. And I have a Tennessee leather coin purse. Now, I just moved those recently because I noticed they were being hit. It's like, everybody's looking for Regal fittings? Come on, really? That's like business and industrial. I also have Matchbox little Lego things that everybody's hitting. So you can take and look at all these and what people are hitting. Now let me go back to my PowerPoint so we can go on and look.